Hello everyone, welcome to my High Celebrities news channel. The story for today is Helen George glowed on Friday as she attended the BAFTA Fundraising Gala in London in a glittery mini dress. The Midwife actress, 37, looked sensational in the icy blue dress that sparkled under the lights and boasted feathered sleeves as she took time off from mummy duties after welcoming her daughter in November. Helen's outfit put her toned legs on full display, while it featured a keyhole cutout across the chest for an extra flash of skin. She teamed the ensemble with metallic silver shoes, and wore her blonde tresses in loose waves. Helen completed her look with lashings of mascara and eyeliner, and a swipe of pink lipstick. The BAFTAs will be taking place on Sunday the 13th of March at the Royal Albert Hall and will be broadcast on BBC One and BBC iPlayer. Rebel Wilson, who will be hosting the Academy's 75th ceremony, recently admitted to her nerves and that she worries about being cancelled for her jokes. She confessed to the Radio Times, "Your head is on the chopping block as the host, which is a bit scary. I get very nervous. It's a very hard time for comedians, because what can you say without being cancelled?" The nominations were announced last month with June, The Power of the Dog and Belfast leading with 11, 8 and 6 respectively. It comes after she gave birth to her second daughter, Lark, in November, with her partner and former co-star Jack Ashton. Helen previously spoke about her experience of cholestasis during her second pregnancy. Cholestasis is a liver disease that affects 1 in 140 pregnant women in the UK and slows or stops the normal flow of bile from the gallbladder. After the condition was highlighted during an emotional episode of Call the Midwife, the actress took to Instagram the following day to discuss her own experience. Alongside the image of her shadow during pregnancy, the mother of two revealed she was diagnosed with the condition after she gave birth to her first daughter Ren, now aged 4. The TV star, who is best known for playing Trixie Franklin in Call the Midwife, then described how her second pregnancy was so uncomfortable and painful. She explained in her post, "After last night's final episode of Call the Midwife, it seemed the right time to talk about my experience with cholestasis in pregnancy." Helen continued, "In 2017 when I gave birth to our daughter Ren, I was diagnosed with this condition. I knew there was a high chance that I would suffer again with my second pregnancy, but I was under the most incredible specialists, doctors, midwives, health worker at Guy's and St. Thomas's. So I felt safe. I started getting the itch a lot earlier with this pregnancy and it was infuriating. I tried everything, creams, baths, all of it, and nothing would work. I would scratch all day and all night, normally on my hands, shoulders, feet, but that quickly increased to just bloody everywhere. I was put onto medication Urso, at around 30 weeks. My bile acids whilst up and down were stable because of this, so I knew Lark was okay and the pregnancy progressing well. But the medication did little for the itch and urge to scratch myself raw. I have to say this pregnancy was so uncomfortable and painful. I thought the second would be easier but it really wasn't." She continued, "Preterm birth is always a possibility with this condition but I was so hoping it wouldn't come to that. However, for me it did. I started having contractions whilst away but managed to race back to London and my obstetrician. He decided to perform an emergency C-section that day, but I had to cross my legs whilst Jack raced to the hospital. Lark was born on the 16th of November to our chosen music, the Lark Ascending. The relief when we heard her first cry was overwhelming, a release of months of anxiety and the fear that this moment may not play out quite so successfully. Lark was born early but healthy and is doing so well. I was lucky, but more so, well looked after. ICP support were there every step of the way to help me with whatever questions I had. Please, if you are worried you may have cholestasis in pregnancy or have been diagnosed and need any advice, do reach out to them. Spreading the word about this sometimes fatal condition is really important to me. I was over the moon that Call the Midwife tackled the subject last night, at ICP support." That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.